Ah, I spot a problem. I spot a problem. It does taste amazing. Yeah, I bet it does. You can show me how to fillet a fish, Dave. Yeah, but you need to be able to catch one as well, Dave. Come on, we need the dinner. Oh, I need to make another crude axe. Oh no, you know what that means? It means we're going to need some more of this to get some lashing. Now the plants should be okay. We'll check on them, but I'm fairly confident they'll be fine. Lashing and two stone tools. Are you kidding me? Let's get some. I've got any leather. Let's make a refined axe. I feel like we're going up in the world. The way this inventory works, it's so dumb. Right. Small meat, go over there. Cooked. Cooked. What? What was cooked? What the heck just happened? That was weird. I ate a raw one. Honestly, don't know how that happened. Do you know how many fish I just ate and I'm not even full? This guy's worse than Dave with kebabs. Oh, let's wear out our, what's left of our axe. Wait, where is the axe? Find axe. No sushi in this game. No, it makes you ill apparently, it makes you vomit. I bet you do, Dave. I bet you feel full, mate. I bet you've not eaten it all. Go and check on the water situation. Oh, it did fill them up. There's no way I filled that to that level. That storm did actually add some to it. You left the chips. Right, so the two that we have on us are both cooked. Don't want to make that mistake again.
To the nut house.
Jiskez1984, is that how we say your name? Thank you for your support. Welcome to the nut house. Appreciate that. Can we give Jiskez a nutty welcome? I did not, Lord Squeak. But, you know, I'm on the experimental build anyway, so... Right, since we can't sleep, and we're pretty healthy, we might as well build a base or something. Where's the other lantern gone? There it is. My question is, where would you want the base? Could put this mound here and then have a jetty going out that way. Maybe start here. Have a jetty there or something. I like having a jetty. Nope, you don't urinate. Let's have a look. Driftwood floor, a wooden floor, plank floor, driftwood foundation. A brick foundation. What kind of castaway are you when you can afford to build a brick foundation? Gold-plated foundation. We'll just go for a wooden floor, I guess. We line it up like that. No nails. He brought a tube of no nails with him. I need to build a bird catcher. Does it? I wonder if it catches bats. That would be good. I don't think we're building a luxury mansion, if I'm honest with you. Get that all cooked. Pizza just arrived. What is it, like snack time at the zoo here? Kebabs, pizzas, like what the heck? Apparently I'm not near enough wooden sticks. Well, now I am. I couldn't reach them. You're welcome, DMC. You are welcome. That literally just appeared. That was not here. I wonder if a refined axe can actually chop quicker or just has a higher durability. They need to add skill points in this game. Because, you know, if you're some kind of business exec and then you find yourself on an island, like Wilson, Tom Hanks did, then at the end of it, he's definitely skilled up, you know? He's definitely learned some stuff. He would have got better. Like when he was trying to start a fire for the first time and he kept failing. You know, eventually he learned how to start a fire. It should be the same. Building. Foundation. Don't need that. Next time a storm comes passing through, we'll be watching TV in our bed. That's not a bad little start. It's not big enough yet. Needs to be a lot bigger. I think we'll make a corrugated door. They always look pretty good. Can't beat a corrugated door. Nah, Tommy. We can always get some more wood. We need foundation anyway. Why would you want to watch Eurovision, Endo? It's like the vague hope that it won't be fixed again. That the voting won't be rigged in a political fashion. Like, maybe this year it'll be fair. Meh. Should have rotated it. I forgot about that. It's not a bad little base to start with. Can have like a door here. Door here. Then over there. We need to build some floor now though, don't we? I have no idea, Sugar Ladder. I seriously doubt it. How do you catch the bats? I presume with a bird trap. Let's see. Oh, come on. You can build corrugated steps. Look at that, no way. 3 planks and you can build plank steps. Everything else needs lashing. Why does planks not need lashing? What exactly keeps it together? I think I've only got 2. Hang on. I think I need 3. Oh, I've got 3. 1, 2, 3. Game on. Right click, do properties and choose experimental branch from the betas tab. Just like you do with Eurotruck. Actual rubbish. Three planks just to make that tiny little piece. I think I'd rather come back this way than if we're going to do that. Oh yeah, the nails that I bought just before my plane crashed. They were so handy. It just so happened that before the plane crashed, I went to the DIY store and got some nails. When I got here on this island, I was like, oh, that is so lucky. Look at that. That better look a lot better than that. That's more like it. If you hit it hard enough, it starts looking good. Ooh, fancy. So this is the hall. And then over here we're gonna have the toilet there. And this is gonna be the master bedroom, and the ensuite is going to be over here. Now over here is going to be the porchway, and this will lead out to the conservatory. And this will be the jetway down to the pool. Homes Under the Hammer. Stranded Deep Edition. Looks like Ark, but without the dinosaurs. You see, like most people stranded on an island on their own would just build a small hut to survive in. But El Squirrelo builds an entire castle. Builds a dominion. That's the corner wall there. That's better. Room to breathe. Need a couple more here. Oh no, let's leave that. I like that. We'll have this little annex thing. I like this. I like that, yeah. I might have the patio here and then have the foundation going off that way. Shelter flipper. That's what this is. Almost out of wood. Then we're going to investigate that little, that weird shelter, see if we can find some supplies. It's going to have a pier, that's what I said. We're going to build a jetty. I like to put the raft on the jetty. This is the balcony bit here. So there's going to be a wall here, and this is the balcony. Nice. It's going to be a nice home when this is built. Of course, it all needs to be floored yet. I'm thinking of laminate flooring. I don't know if I can find any laminate. At least our health bar's now full. That's good, because I want to go travelling. Small meat. Oh, there's yucca here. To get the yucca. I didn't even realize there was a yucca plant there. Yeah, no mortgage. It's great. No builders to argue with you. It's going to cost. We don't need underfloor heating. If anything, I need air conditioning. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's get ready for a trip. Knife, hammer, water, compass, and torch. Torch can go. Food and water's in that crate. Right, so now we've got 2 lots of food, a skin full of water, and an oxygen tank. That is coming with us. I honestly thought I had more boxes than this. I had loads of boxes. Lots of water in those. Cheeky save. Yeah, you can put crates in your backpack. It's just a game mechanic. East is over there. What? Hopefully we'll get visibility on it. A little bit left. There it is. You can just about see it though. It's actually quite a well-lit evening. Because there are other nights when the moon's not so full that you just can't see anything. That's brilliant. Can you complete this game, or is it just endless surviving? Yes. Oh, sunrise hype. Seriously want a bigger raft. Somebody just switched the lights on and you see that. I don't think this game's ever going to get MP, is it, Solid Kobe? Well, I'm not disagreeing with you, Solid Kobe, but I'm pretty certain that you only ever intended this game to be single player. The forest, Alex, I don't know. Forest multiplayer would be fun. A very calm sea today. Why does it always say hold E to lower? It's a lone survival sim, how would MP work? The thing is, a lot of people say they'd love a game to be multiplayer, but the fact is, unless you work out how the dynamics are going to work in multiplayer, you may as well not bother. Forest multiplayer is hard. Yeah, I've played it before. The problem I always had with the forest was the glitches. You know, like when mutants would spawn in front of you mid-air and drop down from a tree that doesn't exist. Things like that really annoy me. I sense a problem here. I can't anchor this thing. I have no anchor. And I very much doubt this is going to stay here.
Welcome to the nut house.
Lock the boss. Thank you for summoning Lock the boss. Can we give him a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you for your support. It is literally drifting away. Welcome, Lock. I think we're just going to have to get on and have a cheeky look. And then cheeky look in there, see what's about, and then get back in here and swim. Okay, how do you actually climb this thing? Don't go anywhere, please. What on earth? Like an oil rig? Oh my god, that's already going really far. Dude, climb! Like, I'm literally wasting all this time.
Aye, 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 aye.
Trains in Fun Car with 3 months. I think this is 13, but Twitch is a scumbag. Keep up the great work, Paul. Looking forward to your content in our family. Thanks again. Thank you, Trains in Fun Car. What the? game can be stupidly derpy. So I've got an idea. They put ladders in the game and then it just glitches when you try and climb. Why couldn't they just said, like, hold E to climb? God, this is so dumb. Yes, they're short. Why won't he climb? It's the dumbest thing. Well, colour me disappointed. Are you just supposed to use it as a glitchy base then? Not a thing. I mean, not a single locker. Not even a duct tape. Nothing at all. I don't think there's anything in there worth for tree bore. If there was going to be anything in there, it would have been like at the top floor. Okay, so west is... that's back to the island. Only, but I don't see anything on the horizon. Few islands around here. So we went east and then we went northwest. Need to remember this. Let me get a pen. I need to like draw it out, otherwise I will forget.
Ay, 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 ay.
It was east, then we went north to west. Vaguely. Refric, so how many times exactly did you get lost and didn't know where your base was anymore? Hey, I was suffering. I was poisoned, lost, and I found my way back alive. I'm a survivor. Thank you for 200 bits, Grassy and Refric. Thank you, guys. The Malcolm. Welcome to the house, the Malcolm. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that. Can we give Malcolm a nutty welcome? I remember when we got the engine for this thing. Do you remember? We had a motorboat on the back. Oh God, just like just travelling around. Endless fuel days as well. So we've got a few things here. Got something submerged, but I can't go to it because I haven't put an anchor on this thing. A lot of trees here if we're just after wood. Yes, that's southeast, which is correct. And then from the east is the base. No, west is the base. From there. It kind of implies that's the base, doesn't it? It does indeed imply that that is the base. No, Chris, it's Stranded Deep. It's a game that's been under development for... I've been playing this for years, man. I think it's not quite released, but it's just a survival game. You go around exploring, you craft things, you know. Get food. I think the end game is to get yourself rescued. The game starts off with a plane that crashes. You know, the classic Lost scenario. Or the Wilson scenario. Tom Hanks and all that. Tom Hanks Simulator is what it is. Or Wilson Sim. It doesn't have a story like Subnautica does. It's just survival. Ooh. Love that. A container labeled container. But yeah, you can build a raft with a motor on it. You can even build a gyrocopter now. Which is pretty amazing. You have like a crafting menu here. And go to the vehicles tab. So you can build all the components for a gyrocopter. So you have to go scavenging from island to island. And you build like seats, frames, motors and stuff. You gotta assemble quite a lot of stuff. You've also got to manage your health, so hydration is pretty important. As is not getting burnt. And also I nearly died the other day. How are your lessons going? I'm about 3/4 of the way through. So I should pass my PPL this year. This summer, in fact, I think. I'm doing cross-country work soon and I've got a few more exams to do. And then I have to take my skill check and then I'll get my license. If I pass. But, I'm suffering from dehydration. Water skin out. Sunstroke and dehydration. We're gonna have to head back to base fairly soon. That's all the water gone. Once you pass, what are you going to do? Can you rent a plane, fly around, or are you buying a small plane? Yeah, you can do both. So, you can rent a plane and fly around. That's what you would generally do initially. You can do... Because when you pass your test, it only gives you the right to sort of fly your plane. You fly your light aircraft in what they call VFR conditions, which basically means in daylight and you can see the ground kind of thing. It's that kind of condition. So once night comes, you can't fly. You need to get your night rating for that, which is like an extra bit that you can do. And then if you want to be able to fly in any conditions, you know, where you can't even see where you're going conditions, you need to get what you call your instrument rating, which is something you can work towards. So I'll probably try and work towards that next year. But initially, I mean, I'm not going to buy a plane. They're too expensive to run, really. But I'd be looking to... you can join like almost like a timeshare club, I guess. Because nobody wants to pay... Well, most people don't want to pay the full price of owning a plane. There's a lot of costs involved. So they kind of split it, like, say, amongst 6 people. And then they can all fly the plane and they all chip in every year to the running expenses, and, you know, that's the way most people go. So I'd have to find somebody that had a group where a slot became available and do it that way. So I can fly a lot cheaper than hiring, because hiring's gonna... It's a bit like renting a car, you know, it's gonna add up. Oh, look at that. What a start. There's a limit how much you can fly. If you're on a plane, could you fly 10 hours a day if you want to? Yep. Totally. There's no limit like that. It's not like trucking. Because it's a private pilot's license. It's like saying... It's a bit like saying, is there a limit on how long you can drive your car? No, there's not. But if you're a trucker, there's a limit on how long you can drive a truck, because you're doing it for money. And of course, when there's money involved, people will do it longer than they should. So it doesn't allow me to charge money. Like, I can't take somebody on the plane and charge money for it. You need a commercial license for that. But, for example, if you wanted to come up with me, you could just jump in and we can go somewhere. Like, not a problem. And there's no limit. We could even fly over to Europe, you know? Fly where you want. Or you could even fly over to the States and then, you know, on a jet, and then hire a plane over there. And then fly around Florida Keys or something. Which would be amazing. Yeah, join a flight club. I mean, that's the other thing I want to do, is explore my options. And because, like, when you've got your license, you want to be flying and get your hours up, you know? And just enjoy the fact that you can now fly. Yeah, I could literally fly to Europe. I mean, don't forget, these small planes only go, like, 100 knots or something, so it's not like... it's not like you can be in Paris in an hour, let's put it that way. But... yeah, it's a completely different experience going in a small plane. It's really fun. You don't fly that high, so you get to see an amazing sight. Like, much better than you do in a jet. Well, like a jet, like a 747 would normally cruise at like 250 knots. This thing will go about 100 knots. So, well, I say cruise. When it gets up, right up there, it'll cruise a lot faster. But, you know, your little planes can't do that. You don't tend to go long distance, let me put it that way.